time you come back, it's like falling down these lies again. This feeling that I have deep down inside. I just wanna be the one you need. And now I need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leave it all behind. I can't get enough. All that I'm enough. Let me be the one for you.
Well, hello. Okay, so something is wrong with my setup. Let me just adjust something here. I was basically talking to nothing. So yeah, as I was trying to say, welcome to today's classroom. I'm Professor Leo, as you all know, and today we are going to be working on improving the admin dashboard that I created for the web framework system. I'm also testing some new configurations in the stream. As you can see, the avatar is now a bit different in terms of movement. That's because I started using OpenCFace, and basically I'm filtering the inputs to VCFace, and it appears to be working better than Kalido, at least from what I'm seeing. Besides that, I have the old microphone set up again, and I'm trying to see if it sounds better than the headphones one. So I'm going to do now a quick test, see how it's outputting. Okay, sounds really good. Basically, I changed the setting on the physical button of the microphone. Before, it apparently was set to basically, how do I say, capture more the outside noise, and now it basically filters mostly my own voice. I just needed to basically disable the noise gate I had, so you might hear some noise, mostly like clicking on the keyboard, on the mouse, for example. Yeah, as you can see, it's still a lot of noise, but that's the best I can do for now. OBS doesn't have much for me to configure at the moment, and I lack the skills to configure it properly. So yeah, regarding browser choice, I also changed to use Brave instead of Edge, because Edge was starting to annoy the hell out of me, especially the whole selecting thing. That was really annoying. So now we have little old Brave here, and it's working really well. The only thing is, basically, Rider still doesn't detect Brave, so it will still be Edge, but whatever. Let's start working. So, let me see, I had a few notes regarding this. Basically, this is everything from yesterday's stream. we have this ace thing here. Let me copy over to here. Okay. Supposedly it's an easy install. Let me go first to the embed guide and prepackaged versions. I normally prefer to use CDN. Makes things a bit easier. So I'll copy this. Okay, got it. So I'm going to go into the layout and going to copy up here everything. So let me clean up how the link looks. Okay, that's a bit better. This one will install another for HTTP link. Okay. Do you like download somewhere? I don't know. Okay. Then after this, we try to go into the how-to guide. And okay, first I still need the embed thing. Okay, fair enough. Script for editor. Okay. Let's copy this and this. So editor first. Let's try something like going into, where's an edit page that I can easily look up. Okay, this. And let's say I'm going to put this here. This copy over to here. Editor, okay. And this will be, I'll just say it's an input type. No, I just need normal type, hidden. Okay, that should do something. And then we go over here, copy this. And let's paste it down here. Okay, what happens now if I try to load the page? Let's see. I noticed there's some delay between the lip syncs. But that might be on my end. Okay, let's load it up here. So edited the layouts one. Okay, that looks different. Okay, this is the main content, this is the form, and yeah, kind of failed on the place. Oh, I know why. It's because of this. Okay, so the editor kind of didn't load properly. Let's see, I'm going to reboot it. Okay, and now if I go to here, let's see, so if editor is like that, let's start customizing it. How to guide, let me see, loading ace, etc. Synchrone minimum JS, okay. How is the prepackaged version? Just so I can see something. I have to go up here. Grab one of these. Okay. Amounts to the same. With ace. For snippets. Nope. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's just move to the how-to guide. Okay, why did... Oh, the camera stopped working. Hold up. Where do I have the screen yet? This. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, from time to time the camera decides to basically freeze. Alright. Is it overloading or something? Overheating? No, seems fine. And on the minute. How do I do this? This? Nope. Ah, there it is. Okay, GPU is a bit underused, but okay, that's fine. Ace mode, JavaScript, okay. Let me copy all of this code so I can see more or less what to do here. So, in here, HTML, same as here. Selection text, auto scroll editor into view, copy with empty selection, set theme, set option merge onto delta, edit get option and to get the value of the option use. Okay. For now, let me keep it like that. And see what happens if I reload. Okay, grab the script. You did. Okay. This will take a while for me to understand everything. Because most likely there's a chance something isn't loading properly. Ace is not defined. Okay. Copy. Do it like this. JS, Ace is not defined. Okay, what's missing? Import Ace build in this case would be if I tried to use React. Let me grab a few. Okay, reference error. New reference error. Not correct initial dates, but rather just be set up. It's not it. Let me try something. When you don't, go for Copilot. And not this Copilot, the GitHub one. Because sometimes it does get some things right. Okay. I'll need to sign in. Never mind. Let me open it in some other screen. This message. Okay, make sure Ace is defined. Set theme from. Okay, use only the AceJS usually. Okay. Go back to layout and remove the scene. Okay, there's something missing there. I don't have the ace.js. So, yeah. Let's see if this works. Okay. But let me then check out in here CDN.js. Let me just see. Yeah, there's the one. So let's use this. going to... Yeah, not what I wanted to do. Download library. Okay. Didn't mean to pause it. I wanted to restart. Okay. Let's try to restart it. Okay. That kind of bugged the system out. Okay. How about this, please? Okay, element is not defined. Could be a bit more specific on what... Oh, it's this part. So element in there. Hold up. That's what happens when I basically copy code without reading it. Okay. Should be that one. Okay. We're working now. No errors, but I don't see the editor working fine. Okay. Let's try what it's suggesting. So basically copy this all to here. It's not editor. So this one. Okay, that seems fine. Base mode HTML. Okay, apply changes. Control F5. Oh, something popped up. Okay, we can see that something is being done, but I can't exactly read the code. Why is the text area complaining? Oh, that's also a thing. Okay, that isn't a problem. I wonder what's wrong. Okay, never mind. Control F5. Okay. What is your issue exactly? If I take this out, what do you do? Let me just sit down. Okay, it's a bit unstable with the movements on the motion tracking, but it seems to be working fine. Okay, if I tell it to have more of a height, because at the moment it's height 0, height, let's say 50 euro height. Oh, there we go. Okay, I like that. Do I can even tab in. Okay, I'm loving it. Okay. Yeah, I love this library. This looks perfect. Okay, so I just need to say Ace Editor have basically a higher height than your usual. Let me go into here and say nice editor height, let's say 75 view height, and make small adjustments. Okay, yeah, that seems fine. I can then just say in here to do break in here, apply changes. Okay. Hard to refresh. Okay, that seems really good. Page content in here. We have the nav. Okay, I can even adjust my own code from here. I can see where the closing tag is located. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually liking this. Really well organized, I must say. Okay. So we can just put it like that. I can multi-do this, which is also awesome. Okay, I'm impressed. Okay, and of course, it's glitching out because of something I did. Why did you freak out? Not find style sheet with ID. Oh. I did crap with the layout. Huh. Actually, I didn't. Oh, no, never mind. Seeing in the wrong place. Home style sheet. Yeah, I done goofed on that one. Layout. Yeah, this has a style sheet thing. Why? Let me say layout controller edit style sheet. I don't know why it's named that. Hold up. Edit layout. Okay, that's better. Okay. Just responding to some message. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do now. I know I had something written down for the preview. What videos we are watching? Sure. I'm thinking about compiling all the stream VODs into a big video. I'm good, how are you? Welcome to the chat. I'm currently working on implementing, where is it? Okay, working on trying to implement this code editor into the web framework because, yeah, I needed one because it was atrocious to use a text area, and now it's way better. I can actually see the code perfectly. So yeah, let me see then. These buttons of course aren't working. I'm also trying to learn web development. Nice. If I can help with anything, feel free to ask. I'm mostly a backend dev, but I can try to assist in front end as well if needed. Right now I'm trying to make all of this work. Let me see something in omegaleo.dev. That's not supposed to be that website. Okay. Eventually I'll work on that. Okay. So Control 5. Let me see if it reloads that link. Okay, it doesn't. Did I apply changes? No, I didn't. Okay. So, if I save changes, okay, you're still being pissy about it. Did I not make the edit correctly? No, I didn't. I was a lazy ass that didn't fix this. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Layout. Yada yada. HTML. Everything else seems fine. Like changes. Reload. Okay. So that was fun. Figuring out that I was lazy last time and forgot to include the editing functionality for the layouts. That seems fun. Okay, bring it up here and say edit layout. Okay. Not insert parameter. Okay, there's something else missing. I know what. It needs to be. I'm just going to call it HTML for the sake of it. Okay. Name HTML. This is fine. Okay. Now it has everything to work except one thing. And before I do that, I need to filter out something in the streamer bot. Let me just ban that guy. These freaking bots. Even with automod, it's still not working properly. Hold up. Moderation. Chat verification. All chatters must have a verified email. Okay, not that. Okay, for this, I'll allow it. All chatters must have a verified full name. First time chatters in my channel must have a verified email. Chatters with a verified email account. Okay, that wouldn't work that well. But I can at least save these things. Okay, go back to here. Let me see. I can try to filter out that link after, but yeah, it won't be easy. Okay, where was I? I was trying to figure out a way to hook into the editing functionality of Ace API. So I could basically just basically copy the content that's inside the editor. So from here, inside this HTML thing. So to do that, let's see, because this needs to be a very specific thing. API reference. Okay. Running Ace, building Ace. Not what I want. How to get setting teams, one editor, multiple sessions. Okay. Not what I want. Get selected text, get text range. Session, set use of tabs. Document, get element size. Font size, no. Read only, undo manager, searching. Listening to events. That's it. Okay, so I go into here and say editor session on change alert with delta. Maybe alert console.log like that, so I can see what is being edited. Okay, finds something. Start prototype object, not what I want. Okay. It kind of works, but not exactly what I want. Let me go back to Brave. And let me see if I can find a way to get the text. Session. Get value. Okay. That might be what I want. Apply changes. Go back to here. And yep, that's it. Okay. Going to go into here then. Now let me keep that there and say var HTML input equals document get element by ID, and let's say this is the layout HTML. Okay. Sorry about that. My neighbor's dog decided to stop barking, and I'm going to close the window. I am back. I had to turn on the air conditioner, but it might start causing interference with the voice. So for now, I'm going to bear with it. Okay, I'm going to say HTML input dot inner HTML equals editor dot get value. And now it should work. Know if I can. No, I can't do that. Okay, not here. Apply changes and reload this. Hey Cozy, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm currently trying to implement something. Sure, send me a DM on Discord and I can check it out later. Right now I'm trying to basically implement some new things in my web framework, so I don't really have a lot of time to basically be reviewing things at the moment. Apologies for that. Let me see, I want to divide this. So, I need to divide this into two sections. Let me see what I can do. I'm going to say table, just to make things a bit easier. Okay, one TD for this. And the other would be an iframe, ID equals, and let me see what I can do. Okay, let me also check something. You need to check from time to time that the stream is, yeah, stream is working fine on the Mac side. Okay, my Discord server is this one. You can join. and yeah, I'm normally there, and if I'm not mistaken, I have DMs on, so yeah. No. Preview like this. The issue element iframe requires a closing tag, okay. That seems fine. No worries. Okay. Anyway, how long will it be till it... I really don't know. At the moment I'm really stuck on this because I need to replicate now the code to handle previews and etc. So this isn't going to be easy. Okay. For starters, let's just say our preview equals document dot get element by ID. I'm even going to put it in here for now and say preview dot inner HTML equals editor dot get value, and that should render if things go well. Okay. Alright. For some reason this stopped working. Okay, I might have messed up something on the Discord server. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Apply changes. And not this window, but I can pause the stream. This one. F5. June 10th. Doesn't ring a bell at the moment, except Portugal Day. So, yeah, doesn't ring a bell at the moment. Please elucidate me. Okay, something I did board the code. Because let me see what the hell I did with 49%. Okay, it might have been something. What is BLM? At the moment it's not ringing a bell in my head. Oh, yes. Now I got it, yeah. Sure. I do, but what is the main question now? Okay. Let me see. Oh, this should work. Okay. From preview. Dude, come on. You don't come into a chat and ask things like those. Dude. There are specific rules in this stream. And you don't ask for fucking mod. Come on. Apologies for that stream. Okay. Sorry. Need to refocus on what I was doing. So I need to set the TVs to basically have around 50% width. What is this called? Okay, from here to should be something like preview. No. I didn't call anything to this table, right? Yeah. Class equals edit table, edit table, and td. Okay, it's 50%. Important. Apply changes. And for the hashtag preview, should have height of 75 view height. Besides that, in the edit, I need to essentially say for this to go into here. And basically I only need this code down here. Apply changes. Okay. Didn't load anything at the moment. Okay, it might not be inner HTML. Yeah. HTML iframe update. Let's say iframe preview. Simple iframe viewer. Not what I want. I hate searching with Bing. Let me go back into Brave and do this. Google.com, please. Thank you. Okay. HTML iframe update preview. Something like that. How to update or manipulate content loaded in iframe. That's exactly it. Verify the tiny human. This guy's answer is here yet. Oh, the SRC. Okay, yeah, that might actually work. iframe.content window document to write. Okay, should be something like this. Alright, so I'm going to go into here and say for it to be equal to this. Just do something like that. Escape. Duplicate the symbol. Consult docs for better alternative. Encode URI. Okay. For now, let it be like that. I'm going to copy from here to here. Like changes. Let me also do something. Okay, that's done. If you don't respect the rules, you get out. Okay. Let's see, Control F5. That's still not the thing. Get element by ID. Did I put the wrong ID on the thing? ID is preview, so it should be working. Yep. Yep, definitely I'm dumb. Okay. Okay, it's something. If I can now feed the If I can feed the style sheet and the page content, it can work. I can, for example, just edit the something like that. Public string style sheet. Get set. Public string example page content. Get set. Okay. So now I can change something about this. Function update preview, and I'm going to pass just a preview object and the editor, the content like this. And basically say something like this, isolate this out here, and say var preview code equals like this, HTML tag head style at model.stylesheet style, close the head, open body, get first clean content equals this, clean content equals content dot replace. No. I know there's something like string replace or something like that. Brave HTML.js replace text string replace. Yeah, should be something like that. Content dot replace, and it should be looking for. I need to search. Yeah. So I should be searching for page content and pasting inside the HTML content, example page content, inside of string tags like this, and now in here plus clean content, close the body, close the HTML. Okay, and in here I can just pass the preview code and apply changes. Give me just a second. Okay. Okay. apologies for that. I need to stretch a bit. So, I need to grab a few other things from here. And I just noticed that I shouldn't be editing on this one because I mess up something. Layout view model. Edit layout view model. And here I can pass a public website layout. Get set. And then pass this. Okay. And you are going to be an edit layout view model. Okay, and do this. Okay, why is the website? I think I imported the wrong one. Hold up. Yeah. For some reason it's importing the migrations. That's weird. Okay. But now it's fixed. Okay. Our model equals new. Edit layout view model. Example page content. Let's say context dot pages dot first or default. Where p dot website ID or website website ID dot equals layout dot website ID and dot content. Okay. Put this like this. And now if I go into here and say style sheet, do the same. Style sheet, let me just include this s.website, same for this one. Website order by order. Okay. And in here it's CSS style sheet. And then the layout is equal to the layout. Passing the model. And okay, that's done. Apply changes. So just refresh this page and we can see if it automatically loads what I want. If I call that event because I forgot to say for it to update the preview. Update preview in here. And say preview and editor.get value. Yeah, that's it. And in here, apply changes. Okay, I broke something, but that's the usual. Okay, did you want to put anything to the console? You didn't. Because I messed up something, didn't I? Update preview. Let me see if I can just do this. Okay. I can see something that I did. And here it's this. By changes. That explains why it was empty. Okay. Example page content. Yeah, that's what I want. And that's the style sheet. Okay. So I rendered correctly on what I wanted. F5. Let's remove that. And nothing is being loaded. Oh, that's an issue. Let me put this and see if it does anything. Because otherwise I might have to do escape on of that. Yeah, does appear like that. Escape. Close that. This one, let me do an escape, just in case. Apply changes. Reload. Okay, that's a bit better. Something is being done, but it does have those weird symbols, which isn't that good, honestly. In the body, the page content didn't get replaced. Did I? Yeah, I put it correctly, which is a bit weird. Sample page content. For the sake of it, let me do something. Add html.raw. No, isn't raw. It's something. I know I've done this in the past. I'm just trying to remember how. Okay, what happens if I pass the raw or the encode? Will it like mess up? And let's do the same for this one. So add html.encode this, apply changes, and refresh. Okay, don't do anything this time. It has document, it has the head, but didn't work that well. Okay, if I pass it as raw instead of encode, what happens? Okay, figured as much. Let me open something here. Okay. Let me see something, because that's not supposed to be. Okay. Setting code the server values for use in JS. Oh. So they're telling me to do this first. Serialize maybe instead of encode. Okay, let's try it like that. And then just pass like this. I have a feeling this won't work for some reason. Oh. Yeah, preferably do it correctly. Okay. Apply changes, and what will you do? Okay, the style almost worked. The body didn't. Let me sit down. Just a second. Okay. ASP.NET update iframe with model content. Based on data in the model, URI escape data string. There it is. Okay, let me undo all of this. I can keep it. I'll use it in a different way. So URI.escape.string model dot and style sheet in this case. Same for the one above. Example page content like this. Okay, didn't exactly work. Interesting. URL. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. Quite the conundrum. Because what are we trying to do? Yeah, figured as much. It's almost there. I can surround this like this and see if it complains. Okay. Huh. Oh, evident. It worked. Just needs the rest of the head content, and for some reason the avatar kinda decided to work out. Okay. Let's do something next. I'm going to grab this and say widths, not watts, widths. 100%. Okay. That looks a bit better. also go into the site CSS. This one, do the same. Okay. For some reason the height is doing something there. Does this have some sort of margin? Oh. Pretty weird. Oh well, it's fine. Now, let me grab the imports that I use on this one, because there's a lot of them. Everything else seems fine. And it... Okay. And this one. And... let me paste this into code. And I'll copy it line by line, so it makes it easier. Okay. Control V. So, first one, our import equals, and then between this, copy this. Okay, it's interpreting as a string, as it should, and then imports plus equals, and add this. Somehow it's not working properly. Let me do something different then. Let's go into this screen and replace any quote with this. Okay. Like this. Let me see if it works the other way around. Yep, that works. Kinda. Still interpreting as a link. It's pretty weird. I mean, let's try to do it like this, and then you can go and check if something happens. Okay, just fix this, and this. Okay, that's another one. But yeah, it's breaking the script down here, so I'd gamble that it doesn't work. Let me do it like this then. Do some shenanigans on the other side. Okay. Okay. What we are going to edit will be on this side. Let's say var style sheet content equals add and that, and I'm going to grab this style sheet content, our style sheet equals this. Okay, and style equals style. Let me find a way, because I don't think this works. Doesn't appear so, at least. Oh, it does. Okay, it added the rostering one. Okay. Let's see if this works, because this has a lot of chances to work. Okay. And today's stream hasn't lagged a single time, which is great. I'm really happy about that. Okay, let's reload this. And let's see if it loads Bootstrap. It freaking does. Okay. Could be better, but it's something. Now, imagine if I said this is a test. It works. Okay, I'm happy. I didn't expect that to work at first. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy about this. It's loading almost perfectly. Just need to see why that's happening. It's most likely something in here. Clean content equals. I wonder if it's the other way around. It'd be dumb if it's that, but from JavaScript I expect everything. Yeah, no, that wasn't it. Okay. HTML.js replace string content. How do I do that? String replace supposedly. It should be an exact match for what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, so string replace value. So why is it not doing it? Is something related to this? Why changes? Reload. No, it's still there. HTML.js. Place string content not working. String prototype. The replace method in JavaScript is used to replace. If you are trying to update the content of an HTML element using inner HTML, replace HTML. Didn't expect this in the example, but sure. Okay. JavaScript replace not working. That replace does not modify the original variable, it just returns the result. So you need to do random text, replace, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Well, wouldn't you know? Unless I'm doing some stupidity in between. No. This doesn't make any absolute sense. Okay, when in doubt, Mr. Copilot can enter and give me an opinion. Since at the moment Tulip is not ready for this task. Okay, what do I have? Oh, I think I closed Copilot by mistake. Let me check. HTML, JavaScript, isn't Just likely because escape accounts. Oh. I'm fucking dumb sometimes. Okay. This in here. Thank you. Why changes? I really forgot about the encoding thing. Okay, that's not what I want. I think it's because of the URI escaped the data string. Let me see if just passing the model in this one just works. And I have that doubt. Okay, that's something. Not exactly it, but it's something. Okay, going to the body, it's detecting as that. Okay. Let's see, data string model dot sample page content, just like that. It might not work. Now that I'm thinking about it, so I'm going to do it the other way around. This can be as it was, and I'm going to take the suggestion from the Copilot because it actually tells me the Unicode for this, and it might work like that. Yeah, especially it's currently under construction over at Twitch and YouTube. Alright, what happens if I go into here and say, hold me the Professor Leo one? Okay. It kinda worked. Something like that. It looks perfect. Okay. For the layout, for now, I'm going to be satisfied with that. So, yeah. Now, for the rest, let's see. Because the rest won't be as easy. Let me grab this here and go up here and say, for example, page edit. Okay, it's going to be here. Model description. No, not that one. This one. It's going to take the model content, like so. Edit table, page content. Okay. It's going to be an input type hidden, and you're going to close yourself here. Now I'm going to copy all of this JavaScript like that. Preview, that's the same. Editor as well, and here it's page content. Okay. Now I need a copy of the, where is it? Yeah, it's this one. Edit page view model. Page post view model. I'm going to share both of them since they use the same things. Here I can just say yeah, and say string layout. Here let's say page get set public post get set. Code works in the same way. Set in here, let's say that this is going to be the layout. Here it's the content, that's correct. And in here it's the layout. And let me say the model is edit page post view model. Post. Oops. I need to do that. Okay. It's a lot of things, but now this should work. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't page. This isn't post. It's page. Not page. Replace all. Okay. Now it's working. Okay, keywords order. That seems fine. Now, in here, this, and that's the content. The rest should be exactly the same. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm going to go into here and paste exactly the same thing that's here. So go into the page controller and in the edit, just say page, and here it's edit page post view model, thank you. Layout, here, layouts, first on default, okay, and page, HTML content, here it's page, return model. Okay. Here it's page website ID. Apply changes. Okay, I need to reload. But it should now be working fine. Let me just drink some water. So, I'm back. Let's go into the pages and see if our edit is working fine. Yeah, seems accurate, because I forgot something. Because I am dumb. But yeah, this is looking better. Now I just need to go into, where is it? Page edit. In here I need to do I need to do an escape on content. And this one is just equal to layout. If I now apply changes and reload this, well, wouldn't you know, it worked. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so this is the test. Okay, I'm going to need to basically get those events for a better one, because that kinda triggers a few things. Change. Let's see. How do I hook into an event triggered when the user stopped editing? Let me see if there's something. Okay, typing delay. Okay. That might work. So, implement something like this. And stop typing timer. If this works, great. Typing delay. And like that. Okay. Let me see if now it kinda does the timeout. Layout HTML. Flag changes. Okay. There still needs to be a bigger timeout. Let's put 1.5 seconds. And yeah. Set timeout, etc. But even still. Oh, I don't have the clear timeout in there. That's why it kinda auto reloads still. Apply changes. Go into here. Say BR. This is a test. Okay, that works better. Easy, because I got a notification of something. Okay, nothing important. So yeah, now the editing is working for pages as well. And now I just need to do the same for basically the posts. Okay, grab this, go into post. Here it's edit page post view model. Paste this here. Grab the editor code and also that, since it will be easier. So should be the post description in this case. Okay. Model post.description. Okay. And I can take that away. And now I just need to pass it like this into all of them. Okay. The rest is exactly the same, supposedly. And I just need to go into the post controller and copy the code that I have here. So just need to copy all of this into here. See, did I include a... Yeah, I included that. Okay, and in here it's post and post. Okay, nothing front. Okay, reload. Let's see if now the edit options appear. But they supposedly should. Okay, posts. What do we have in posts? Let's see. Okay. It's not exactly looking 100%, but it's there. I think I know why. Is it this controller? Oh yeah, not including the website in here. It shouldn't be because of that. But either way, not include website. Figure out the page controller and see. Okay, it doesn't, but something isn't working exactly the same. I think I know why. In the case of a post, it's a bit different. I'm going to do it in a different way. Draw layout equals this. Layout equals layout.replace post content with something that I'm going to insert into here, which is my post tag. Post list tag, not this one. Post, there it is. Post body, etc. Okay, that's mostly what I want. As it was pasted. Okay, and here it's page content, not post content, like so. And here it's going to be the post dot title as so. Here let me replace with this. Same for here. And pass the layout. Now if I debug this, it should now load the content perfectly. Emphasis on should. Okay, F5. How do you look now? Yeah, that's it. So, now for example, if I wanted to, let's say, go into here and copy my description, like so, and paste down here, give it like a second to reload, if it does. Cannot set property of null setting inner HTML. Okay, forgot something in here. Hold up. Let me go back to the edit page for the post and say that I want the post description down here. Okay, now that should work. Apply changes. Let me just copy all of this, paste in here. Okay, it's something. It's a lot of work, but it's a working editor for posts. So I can't exactly complain, can I? Okay, so layouts, websites, layouts, pages and posters are now working. And that's really good. So, now the only one that's left out is styles. I'm going to copy the same and do a few changes. So, in here should be already done by default this. Just going to need to do an escape on the content. And then let's say page content equals sample page content, something like that, and paste that into here. Okay, now let me grab the edit layout to say edit style sheet. And in here style sheet like that. Style sheet. This will be called layout. And you are going to have edit style sheet view model. Style sheet. Okay. I'm liking this. Okay. Now if I go into the layout one and copy how the model is created. I'm going to need a bit more than just this. Indeed, public string head imports get set to import this. Hello Ahmad, hope I said your name right. Welcome to the classroom. How are you? Currently trying to finish my basically code editor inside my admin dashboard. So where was I? In here. Need to go into this one, copy everything from here, and go into styles controller. Pass the same to the return view here. Edit style sheet view model. This will be the style sheet. Okay, it's just style. Alright. Style. This can go away. Okay. Good job. Thank you. Let me just say style in here. What do you think about Rider? Is it better or the same as Visual Studio? Actually, I like it more compared to Visual Studio. Comes with a lot of more features out of the box. I use Visual Studio a lot at work because they pay for our licenses, while Rider they don't, and to configure Rider for the project I'm working on at my job isn't a walk in the park per se. So yeah. Yeah, I really prefer Rider, especially since it's cross-platform, because I'm using Linux and it's working perfectly. Visual Studio, on the other hand, would require me to open a virtual machine just to code. So yeah, point one for Rider just in that aspect. So yeah, let me see. In here, let me grab the layout from up here. That's correct. Dot HTML content. I just need that. Okay. Then grab the first page. That's correct. Syria. I'm from Portugal. Let me see. Style sheet content. Pass this into head imports. Style sheet content. Okay, we want this one. Okay, I edited the wrong model. This goes into this one. Okay. Styles controller. Okay. Now, where's the error? The hell did I do? I done goofed something. There's a missing. Okay. I was missing a bracket. Right. Then I'm going to this one and create another one for this. And I'm going to say to grab this, the head imports, and head imports equals head imports dot replace something with the content at the escape of content, and then this can be in here. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't pay much attention to football players, honestly. I really don't care about Ronaldo, Messi, everything else. I only care about my country itself and my country's team in the championship, which is Sporting, so yeah, besides that, don't really care about anything else regarding the sport. Really not my favorite sport. I'm much more into snooker, for example, which should be starting pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on the 25th that the English Open starts, or the qualifiers, if I'm not mistaken. Where was I? Okay, doing this. Pass in the style down here and debug that. Don't know why I keep stopping the debug. It's getting really dumb at this point. Okay, let me close that. And now let me go into the style sheets. Let me edit the omegaleo.dev. Okay, something went wrong. What did go wrong? Could not find style sheet with ID. Okay, something I did that done goofed it. Styles controller. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I kinda done goofed that one. Where needs to be this one. And in here it needs to be style. Okay, now it should work. Wire first start default. Okay, change to that. And now we should have something. Okay, reload. Okay, I can reload this page. Okay, did I not copy the... oh, yeah. Most likely I didn't copy this. Silly me. Okay, let's go to this page and I'm going to copy this style sheet CSS and CSS. This is going to be style sheet dot CSS style sheet. I can remove the text area and the label. Okay, and down here, like so. Let's go into this one. Okay, it's something, but still not exactly what I want. Oh, because of this. Head imports by changes. Okay, that's more like it. Let's say 1, 2, 3, something like that. Okay, essentially everything is working now. I'm loving this because now I have the possibility to edit the layouts and see a preview being updated. Same for the pages, the posts, and the style sheets. Okay, basically my work that I had planned is done. Unless I want to like improve some things, but yeah. Funny enough, this part is actually done. Okay, so let me fix this then and say let's code editor into the admin dashboard. Okay, push. And now I can also try to add the RSS feed as well, which is kind of a simple thing to add. I already have some code that can be done as that, but let me see if there's an alternative to how to handle it. RSS feed. Creating an RSS feed in ASP.NET. Okay, should be this one. Install syndication. Okay. System service model syndication. Going to this one, manage. Okay. Install the 8.0. Alright, then include this into the home controller. Okay. Create the feed. Okay. Let's try to do something then. Title equals should be able to get from the framework settings the website name. Yeah. Website description, that is from somewhere else. For now, let me pass as an empty. New, it's not URL, it's URI. And I should be able to get the original base URL. Okay, should be something like this. Base URL, RSS URL. Okay, for now let it be like that. Let's say etc now. Okay, feed.copyright. playtime here. Okay, we can say like so. Okay, and what else do I do? Add your items, okay. From here, let me grab the one that gets the posts. Okay. Posts. There it is, kinda. Not exactly that one. Should be post space tag helper. It does have something around here. Okay. Something like this. Can just pass this one and change for my needs. Wait, this turns into a post. Post. Get posts. That should be the one. Okay. See, posts controller, yeah. Should be like that. In here it's the ID, like so. Item dot description dot truncate. Let's say 150 characters max. And this turns into an async task of iAction result. ID, date created, and what else? String, URI string. Oh, let's go that. This one needs to be toString. Okay. Render the response. There we go. So now if I do this, import, alright, and let me see if I need to pass something in here for the routes. Let's say endpoints dot map controller routes. Equals RSS pattern equals feed.xml defaults new, and I'll copy this and in here paste it like so. RSS. There's something is missing. Oh, because I already have this here. Okay. Okay, and RSS.xml. And now that should work. Let's see. We can start the API. And after that I'm going to load Professor Leo and see what appears. Okay, that's loaded. Professor Leo dev. And now it should do something. If I say feed.xml. Okay. Value cannot be null. Parameter URI string. Okay. Oh, that's fine. First in home ID item.id, that's correct. I'll change this and reload. Will it work now? Okay, let me track it down and see what is going on. Okay, there's an item. It does have an ID. But the string returns null. I think it's because it's passing the request scheme from here. Might be messing up the thing. Okay. Let's this page. Okay. How can we get the right string? No. Curious. Let me see how I'm passing in here. Drawer action post. I'm passing it as post ID. Okay. Double check. Yeah. That might be the issue. Okay. Now do you get something? You do. Okay, F5. And you are working. Okay. Does seem like something. Except it's not the full URL that I want. For that, I might need to do a pass.join. So I'm going to stop. I don't need to stop it. Pass.join the base URL with this, just in case. My changes and reload. Okay. feed.xml. Let me load in a browser that supports RSS. See how it looks. It points to the right place and it should properly. Okay, what is displaying in the date? Yeah, I'm not passing the right date, which is kind of messing it up. Yeah, there's something missing. Syndication item. Yeah. Missing because I got a notification of something. Okay, nothing important. So, why is the syndication item not showing the correct date? C# syndication item passing date posted. Not ready syndication element extension. Okay, item.publish date. That's it. Supposedly. Unless that doesn't exist. Oh, I know why. this var field item equal this field item publish date equals datetime offset, not that one. Item dot date created. Apply changes and reload. Now, if I try to reload, it should actually pop up with the date. Feed.xml. Okay. And where do I have the screen? Okay, like this. 21 hours from now, 2 hours ago, just now. Okay. It's not really orders. Hey Alpha, how are you? Just finishing up the changes for the day. I need to do a few other things first, so in here, let me postings.order by should be descending ep.date created is this, and where p.date created lesser than or equal to datetime UTC now dot to list. Apply changes, reload. Let's see if now it kinda filters out the posts that are in the future. 2 hours ago, started working on my websites, that's correct, and it's not showing the future posts. Perfect. They are ordered by date. Okay, that's perfect. The RSS feed is working properly. I put this up. Yeah. Okay. I'd say that for today we are basically done, because I kinda already did most of my plans for the web framework at the moment. Because I needed to add a code editor and I needed to add an XML feed for the RSS. So yeah, I need to commit all of this. Don't need the logs. Actually, I'm even going to include a git ignore for that. All system, git ignore, log something.txt. Okay. Added RSS feed to websites. Commit and push. And yeah, that's it. This has been done. So I'm going to even turn it into a green color on my research. And tomorrow we can start working on the AI without any problems. So yeah, guess I'm going to close it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow then. I'm going to find someone to raid on Twitch, and yeah, let's see how things go from there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the AI development stream. We are going to continue working on Tulip, my AI stream companion, and we have a lot to do, as can be seen by this list here. So yeah, see you all tomorrow back in the classroom.